Guys, this is what happened in Bangladesh right now. Some protests have turned deadly. Multiple casualties has been reported in Bangladesh. At least 5 persons dead. Meanwhile, 400 persons have been injured. From all the across in the country, take a look in this video.
For the situation on the ground.
Most of them are students in Bangladesh.
We demanded rational reformation of the quota system. We did not desire anything else.
The ongoing protests are against Bangladesh's quota system. Let me explain. Every year, they recruit people for government jobs. Now, these are considered safe jobs, jobs that offer assured career growth. So these jobs are highly coveted. Every year, the government releases a list of vacancies, but all the jobs listed are not up for grabs because more than half of them are reserved. 1% of all the jobs are reserved for people with disabilities. 5% are reserved for minority communities. 10% are reserved for women. Another 10% are reserved for people from underdeveloped districts in Bangladesh. So that's 26% of the jobs reserved. But that's not all. The largest reservation is for freedom fighters, the people who fought to liberate Bangladesh and Pakistan back in 1971. 30% of all jobs, all government jobs are reserved for these people, for their children and their grandchildren. When we add this to the other reservations, the total comes to 56%, meaning 56% of the government jobs in Bangladesh are reserved. They're not open to the general public. And this is why the students are angry.
Okay, 99%, only 100% of 100% of student and people favor to canceling the quota. Why they can understand that? People have the right, they have the right to complain. They have right to say that because that's in the law. Why they can understand that? Without the people, they can sit in the government. So I don't know why they are like that. Like as what I see in the video, there are so many people protesting that. They will not agree. Even me, I can't agree on that. As a student, my parents work hard for that so that I can finish my study and then I can get a job. Then why they do that? Why they have reservation? What's that? What's that for? Oh my God, what's wrong? This is not good. This is really not good. They must make it fair for everyone. They should make it fair.
This is why they have been protesting. The quota system had been scrapped in 2018 after similar protests, but now it has returned. Last month, a court reinstated the quotas, and that is what sparked the latest round of demonstrations. This is against various parts of the system, from the percentage of reserved seats to the vacancy rule. What's the vacancy rule? If a reserved job cannot be filled, if the quota candidates fail to clear the requirements or the recruitment tests, the job would be left vacant. It would not be opened up to the general public. That is the rule, even if there weren't enough reserved candidates applying. The vacancy remains, but it's not given to the general public. And remember, these jobs are much sought after. So these wasteful vacancies also riled up the people. They have been protesting for weeks now, even after another court order. The quota reinstatement was paused last week by Bangladesh's Supreme Court. It has put the reservation policy back on hold, at least for a month. But this did little to calm the protesters. In the last 2 days, the situation came to a head when Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina weighed in. She took a dig at the protesters. She used the word Razakar while talking about the protests. And this did not go down well with the protesters because Razakar is a taboo term in Bangladesh. It describes the people who collaborated with Pakistan during the 1971 War of Independence. It effectively means traitors, Razakar. So when the protesters heard this, they were enraged. They took to the streets and chanted slogans.
going to ask for my rights. I became, oh my god. People have rights.
That roughly translates to, I went to
Why they
ask for
can't
my
hear
rights
people?
and I became a Razakar. The next chant is even more problematic. They're saying we are Razakars, the government has said so. Now, if you remove the second line of this chant, it looks like the protesters are just calling themselves Razakars. And remember, that is taboo in Bangladesh. In fact, it is an insult to the nation's freedom struggle. So you can imagine the reaction. There was a lot of anger from politicians who only heard the first part of the chant. What followed was a wide range of
Okay, sad to say, but after hearing this, the Prime Minister said that they are Razakar. That was really, oh my god, that's really hurts. Why'd she say that? She sit there because people choosing him. People choosing her. Why she do that?
condemnations and threats. But the worst was this. From the General Secretary of Pakistan's ruling party, he said that the party's student wing would make the Razakars pay. Not the police, not the military, but the ruling party's student wing. This threat was issued yesterday, and that's when the violence escalated. We were rallying, and suddenly the ruling party student wing attacked us in front of Bijoy Ekattor Hall first. Then we were coming towards the Vice Chancellor's house when we were stopped there. The Chatro League ruling party student supporters again attacked us from behind. They were hitting heads in a targeted way. Bangladesh.
I don't know. For the police, why they need to hit them? I also seen the video that there was a guy who's trying to. I don't know. I will show the video, but why they need to hit them? Why they need to throw stone? Is it the right way? It's not the right way. Why you need to do it that way? Oh my god, what's wrong with this? I'm very disappointed. Very.
This Quota protests have entered a violent new phase. No side seems ready to back down, and the bodies have started to pile up. We hope that the situation de-escalates and cooler heads prevail.
I request the media of the world to convey this anti-quota movement to the whole world. The condition in Bangladesh right now is really bad. They need your help. So let's spread this news for all over the world, and let's us stand together with the student of Bangladesh. By sharing this video for all over the world, it will help us. So guys, for all my family members here, let's share this news to the world. So let's pray, let's stand together with the student and the people of Bangladesh.